In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the spelling of a couple different major scales. We're going to take a look at E major in the treble clef and A flat major in the bass clef. Now, because scales are always spelled from adjacent letter names that are right next to one another, and you're not going to find the same letter name twice in the same scale, major scale that is, I'm going to actually start by writing in the note names from E to E. Now remember, if you start on E, you definitely have to end on E. Just like down here in A flat major, I'm going to start on A flat, and then I'm going to end on A flat. So I'm going to write in the letter names. Here's an E, here's an F, here's a G. Now notice I'm leaving myself some space so that I can write in accidentals if I need to. So as you do this, make sure you leave yourself a little space. Accidentals should be written directly in front of the note head. So here's E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and then E. So if you start on E, make sure you end on E. Now I'm going to use the formula that I talked about in the Canvas page, and that is whole step, half step, whole, whole, and half. So that's the pattern of whole and half steps that creates a major scale. Whole, half, whole, half. And you'll notice the half step is between scale degrees 3 and 4 and 7 and 1. By the way, when you're writing scale degrees by hand, you can actually use the number with a little rooftop over it. Okay, so that is what scale degree looks like when you write it out. So half steps between 7 and 1, 3 and 4, otherwise all whole steps. Whole, half, whole, half. Starting from the E, I'm going to go up a whole step. Now don't change the E because I'm dealing with E major. So you don't want to change the E. But E to F is a half step. So I know that E to F sharp is a whole step. Now you might find it helpful to look at your keyboard, your piano keyboard. But you'll see between E and F is the white note half step. So to make it a whole step, I have to go E to F sharp. Now once you've established this whole step here, don't change either one of these notes. So now I'm going to go a whole step above F sharp. Whole step above F sharp is G sharp. And again, use your piano keyboard to help you figure out whole and half steps. Half step above G sharp is already there, it's A. Whole step above A is B. Whole step above B is C sharp though. Right? Not C natural. B to C is a half step. B to C sharp is a whole step. And then we need a whole step above C sharp. That's going to be D sharp. And then a half step between D sharp and E. So it actually ends up that there are 4 sharps in E major. F, C, G, and D. Now let's take a look at A flat major. And we're going to write this one in the bass clef. Move this up a little bit so we can see a little better. All right, so I'm going to start with the A flat in the bass clef. Don't forget to end on A flat. So A flat major, A flat's your tonic. Remember the tonic is scale degree 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and write all the note names. So A flat, and then some kind of B, some kind of C, some kind of D, E, F, G, and then don't forget to end on A flat. So the A flat that you start on, you make sure you end on A flat. That's your tonic note, scale degree 1. So scale degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to scale degree 1. Okay, use the same formula. Whole step, half step, whole, whole, half. And again, between scale degrees 3 and 4 and 7 and 1 are your half steps. Starting from the A flat, and again, don't change the A flat, that's the tonic note of the scale. Remember, scales are always named after their tonic pitch, scale degree 1, so A flat major is on A flat. A major is on A, but this is A flat major. So what's a whole step above A flat? Look at your keyboard. A flat to B flat is a whole step. Whole step above B flat, C, so we're good there, don't have to change anything. Half step from C is D flat. Now notice it's not C to C sharp because you can't have two of the same letter name in the same major scale. So that's why it's C to D flat. Also, you will never combine flats and sharps in the same major scale. And whole step above D flat is E flat. Whole step above E flat, F. Whole step above F is G. And again, make sure you use your keyboard to double check the whole and half steps. And then half step, G to A flat. How many flats does A flat major have? Well, it has 4. I know you might be saying it looks like it has 5, but remember this is the same flat. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 flats. This is the same one as before. So A flat major has B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. All right, so that was a demonstration of spelling major scales.